Thank you for viewing this informational webinar on how to apply for AICP certification. My name is Eric Roach, and I will provide a brief overview on the application process. The traditional path to AICP involves the following steps: earn a degree, gain professional planning experience, successfully apply for AICP certification in December or June, pass the AICP certification exam in May or November, finally, begin paying AICP dues. If you are interested in the AICP Candidate Pilot Program Path to AICP for Planning Accreditation Board approved program students and graduates, please visit this link. To apply for the AICP exam, you must be a current APA and chapter member, meet education and professional planning experience requirements, and pay the $70 application fee. For more details, please visit this link. There are important distinctions between planners and allied professionals in planning and related fields. Planners approach problems comprehensively, have a long-range perspective, and deal with unique place-based issues, although people in related professions such as law, landscape architecture, or engineering, and disciplines like market analysis, humanities, or psychology often work with planners, they do not necessarily have the same knowledge, skill set, and approach. Those in related professions and disciplines who can demonstrate that their experience meets the professional planning experience requirements are welcome to apply. Experience that does not count includes contributions by members of city councils, boards of commissioners, planning commissioners, boards of zoning appeals, and citizen advisory boards does not count as professional planning experience. When verifying your employment experience, you only need to include the positions needed to meet the minimum eligibility requirements and positions referenced in your essays. The AICP Guide Part 1 certification application is the best resource for applying for the AICP certification. It provides all of the information to help you submit a successful application. At the end of the guide, there is a checklist to walk you through writing your essays. Apply early. Find out earlier if your application is approved, or if your application is denied, you have the chance to revise your essays for the same exam window. Proofreading. Although an applicant cannot be denied for basic errors, it can make it more difficult for the reviewers to read your essays. And please remember to keep copies of your essays and verification documents. An improper verification letter is the main reason that an application can get marked as incomplete. If your application is marked as incomplete, it will not be forwarded to the reviewers and you will be asked to address the issues identified. Request verification letters early to ensure you get them back in time to meet the application deadline. Just like improper verification letters being a reason an application is marked as incomplete, improper education verification is another easily avoidable mistake. Please pay close attention to these tips before applying. Provide one form of verification for your highest or most relevant degree. Again, these are the most common reasons for an application to be marked incomplete. It is important to note that if your application is marked incomplete, an applicant can make the necessary revisions and resubmit in that same window, so long as the application deadline has not passed. Another incentive to apply early. Strong criteria responses do not speak generally about tasks, but provide specific project examples and clearly describe the applicant's role in those projects. Often, applicants will speak to a project that just started where all they have done is hold their first meeting. They speak to what they will do as part of the project or what the project outcomes will be. The application must document experience that has already been obtained. Only include completed project examples in your responses. Assumptions about project outcomes cannot be used to verify experience already gained. Consider information provided in your verification materials as supplemental. You must include and expand on these responsibilities in your responses. You are encouraged to carefully read pages 15 through 20 in the AICP application guide to gain a complete understanding of the definitions of professional planning experience. Professional planning experience, whether acquired through practice, teaching, or research, must appropriately address all three of the following criteria. You should focus your responses on the examples from your professional experience that best meet each criterion requirement. All examples must be positions that you included in your application. Each application is reviewed by 2 to 3 peer reviewers, which can take up to 8 weeks before a final decision is made. After your application is approved, you are now eligible to take the AICP certification exam, starting with the current exam window. You are allowed to wait until a following exam window within your 6-window approval period to take the exam. As an example, you do not need to register for the exam in May if you prefer to take it in November. If you do register but decide to defer taking the exam until the next window, a $100 transfer fee will be applied when registering during the next window. Please see the website for the registration dates and transfer deadlines. If your application is denied, you will receive detailed information about the peer reviewer's decision. If you applied during the early bird window, then you will have a chance to resubmit the essays with a new deadline. If you applied outside of the early bird window, then you can reapply during the next application window in June or December. All denied applicants are allowed to appeal the reviewer's decision. Detailed instructions are provided with your denial statement. When you are ready to register for the exam, please read the AICP Guide Part 2, Taking the Exam. The guide will provide you with all of the information needed to register for the exam, schedule an exam appointment, and what to expect on your exam day. The graphic on this slide is provided in the guide. The application windows occur in December for the May exam and June for the November exam. The exam is offered twice per year in May and November. This slide includes the general dates for the May exam window. Important dates for the November exam window. Remember, examinees are only allowed one exam attempt per window. The fees to apply for certification include $70 to apply, $425 per exam attempt. Early bird applicants that are denied pay $70 to resubmit an application. Examinees that transfer their $425 registration to the next window pay a $100 transfer fee. Reduced exam fee scholarships are available. Please contact your professional development officer or PDO for details. Your exam score is emailed to you immediately after taking the exam and available at scorereportsprometric.com. Scores are reported on a scale of 25 to 75, with 55 as the minimum passing score. Be sure to contact your PDO for application assistance, exam prep study groups, and scholarship information. More information is available at the link on the screen. If you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at AICPexam@planning.org. Thank you.